This virtual universe shows how the first stars formed in the greatest detail yet. It replicates conditions for several hundred million years after the Big Bang. When the universe cools, gravity draws matter together to produce stars. In this model, two stars formed from a single cloud of matter, one of them with a much larger mass than the other. It was previously thought that early stars had formed independently, each from its own gas cloud.
Haarp facility directly where the beam appears to be originating from. It's called the ISCAT Rem Fjordmoen facility. The island that everybody was seeing this thing over is the northernmost part of Norway called Tromsø. It's a little island. And they were looking southeast, and that's where they were seeing it was coming from the southeast. And this Haarp facility is directly southeast of Tromsø. So the location matches perfectly. And you see this black hole that shows up. The spiral turns into a black hole, which widens very substantially. There's one video in particular where you see this black hole make a very sudden, wide movement. And it's very, very obvious when you look at this that what you're seeing is some kind of projection from the ground. The problem is the infrared signature is so high in terms of the amount of heat coming off of this thing that you would literally need not kilowatts of power, but gigawatts of power in order to run something that would generate that much light and that much temperature. And of course, Haarp facility would have just the right amount of power mapped into it already to be able to use for a purpose like this.
That it's some kind of bioelectric interface between the wearer of this device and the owners of it, that they actually activate it. It has 3 needles on the inside that actually penetrate your arm, the wearer of this, that I think creates a interface, biological interface with the device and or the beings who use it. So my impression of it is that it's designed to keep control and communication between the extraterrestrial and their superiors. I believe it fits on your arm, the wearer's arm, like this. If you push down, the needles penetrate your skin, tissue, and into the nerves of your arm. There is some pain to it, but it quickly goes away. It becomes kind of a cold, almost a frozen type feeling. Very quickly, that pain subsides. But if it functions, which sometimes it doesn't, it starts a throbbing inside your chest, literally a pulsation inside your chest that starts from the center and emanates to your extremities and becomes harder and harder. And then when that happens, then it starts to be activated by, there, now I can feel it. I can feel it in my chest. It's painful. But if I hold my chest, it has a tendency to be less painful. And then they make the decision whether
Thank you.